going on, guys? Matt Everett here, and today I want to talk about something I teased over Instagram the other day, but it's sway bars for the 6th gen Camaro. Now, there are a ton of companies out there that make aftermarket products, such as BMR or an Eibach and a couple other companies, and they all make a product that increases the stiffness between the two wheels, or really just connects the two wheels together. And for those of you who don't know what a sway bar is, or what it does, or why you should get it, or the adverse effects of it, because yes, there are adverse effects, sway bars are typically, maybe even people call them anti-roll or anti-sway. They basically keep your car from rolling and swaying in corners, or with any action that you do with your car that causes it to have to lean or twist. If it causes the body to twist or roll, that's where your sway bars come into play. Now, if you're just driving perfectly straight, your sway bars do nothing for you. They're doing nothing for the car. They're only utilized in cornering, even potential like bumps and stuff like that. Sway bars come into play. But in general, if your car is twisting or curving, your sway bar is taking that torsion, or in reality they're almost like torsion springs in a sense, but they're taking that torsion of the pitch and roll and keeping the car from doing that, keeping it from swaying, right? So that's a sway bar. Now, the stock SS car itself, it's pretty stiff, but there is some body roll going into corners with the stock suspension, or I believe it's called the FE3 suspension that's on the SS. Now, the brand new 1LE comes with an updated suspension, same with the ZL1, and it is called the FE4 suspension, and you get performance springs, you get obviously the mag ride dampeners, you get the sway bars, and I believe there's a set of new toe links. I could be wrong, I gotta look at the list, but basically you get a couple new parts that make the suspension beefier. And again, after driving a 1LE and driving a ZL1, I was just like, holy heck, this feels really good going into corners. Now, you guys may be saying, or sitting back and be like, Matt, like, sway bars aren't the only thing that play a role in your suspension. There's a lot of things. There's tires, there's wheels, there's the sway bars, there's the toe links, there's the struts, there's the coilovers, there's the mag ride, whatever. There's a lot of things. And the biggest difference in my car from a 1LE and a ZL1 is, one, the sway bars, because I have mag ride on my car. Two, the performance springs. And I will say the Eibach springs I have in this car, they do cause the car to sit a little bit lower, which gives me a little bit lower center of gravity compared to the 1LE and ZL1. So I think that's actually a benefit, or something in my favor here. And I do have the same tire width, but I will say my tires are not nearly as sticky as those Eagle F1s. So that's something I want to take on, either with Pilot Sport Cup 2s or with even just getting the Eagle F1s for the car. But I'll get into that later. So, but the next step would be to simply just get the sway bars. Now, the sway bars by themselves aren't that expensive. It's a pretty easy add-on. It does take you probably will want to use a lift to install them, but again, after driving the 1LE and the ZL1 and taking some corners in them, I just felt like my car was missing something that they offer. And in all honesty, it's the upgraded suspension for that car isn't that complicated. I mean, a lot of us opted for the mag ride on our SS, so that's the big step. If you don't have mag ride, you can't add it after the fact. You can go get coilovers. I mean, you could do that, and it'll give you the same the same feeling. But again, like, they're not adjustable on the fly like they are stock. So I think the mag ride was a big thing that, that was one of the primary reasons I got I wanted the 6th gen over the 5th gen. In regards to a 1SS and 2SS, because mag ride was standard in the 6th gen, or not standard, but was an optional upgrade. So in this instance, I just want better cornering and better handling. And why? I'm gonna start going to the track. I'm gonna be going to the track a lot more. I feel like I got my car in a good place. I still need to get my tires, but now with my suspension upgrades, you throw in the Pro Charger I'm putting on there, and a few of the other things I have going on, I'm going to be ready to go into the track. And I'm really looking forward to running the car and having a good time in it and bringing you guys along with me. So with that being said, I did get a set of sway bars from that GM parts guy. Link down below for those of you who are interested or just want to see him or the pricing on it. And these are the sway bars that come on the ZL1 and the 1LE. They're a lot beefier, and I'm looking forward to putting them on the car. I'm going to do a full install guide so you guys can see how easy or hard it is. And then I have a video incoming with the car with only, I mean, unfortunately I have only my stock tires or my Pirellis, which again aren't all that great, but I'm going to see what I could do in regards to showing the difference, etc. So one of the other benefits is I do know a guy that has basically my same exact car stock, so I might have him come with me to do some videos, and we could do some G-meter testing and stuff like that to really see what's going on with the Pirelli tires, the stock tires, the Goodyear tires, or if I get the Michelin's, and the sway bars. So lots of testing to do, lots of things and fun stuff to come up, but you know, that's kind of where I'm headed right now. So sway bars will actually be getting installed on this car this coming Friday. So I think today is what, the 13th or 12th? I don't even know what day it is. So it's happening pretty quickly. So stay tuned for all that content. But and there is a big shopping cart right in the middle of this parking space. But yeah, until that content, guys, thanks for watching this video. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys interested in the sway bars? Is it something that you guys want to get? Is it something you're interested in? Let me know. Again, it's not a super expensive upgrade. It's fairly inexpensive, and the install process isn't too bad. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, guys. As always, hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed this topic or just enjoyed the conversation. If not, likes, comments, shares, always appreciated. But until next time, I'll see you on the road.